Hello and welcome to another update video about Gala. So for Gala, I continue to unfortunately see no sign of a trend reversal that it could get back to the upside here in the very near future. You know that if you want a hype and shilling channel, go to one. But here you hear the truth, and here you can just hear what I see in the charts, which is not very positive. And I've been talking about that since Gala has dropped below that 88.7% fib level. That what I want to see at the very least to confirm that a low is in place is a move above the 88.7% fib level. And I know that is now a huge undertaking for Gala. Gala would need to move up shocking 446% to break above the 88.7% fib level. Do you know how much money that means you need to get back into Gala? It is significantly, and that is why it is so much of a problem to drop below that last larger and significant level on the fib scale. It is a problem. Yeah, to get 450% upside, you need a lot of money, a lot of positive sentiment come back, and this just gets less and less likely the longer Gala continues to drop. And it's not even that it's starting to move sideways. It's just keeping to drop. It just keeps dropping. Yeah, it slows down a little bit. We can just see that by looking at this descending wedge. But we're trolling the support line of this descending wedge. So I'm concerned about Gala. I said that before, which doesn't mean it couldn't start to go up. But buying into this at the moment is just crazy. Yeah, because you're just catching the falling knife. Buying within any kind of trend reversal signal, my opinion, it's just crazy. I mean, you can do what you want. And I know there are a lot of people who say if this goes up, it will do 100x, and it can do. But still, I mean, there's no harm waiting for a small trend reversal signal. At the moment, there just isn't one. And if I don't see anything in the structure, then, this just keeps dropping. And we just see red candles, red candles, red candles. Here again on the daily chart, 3 red candles in a row. That's not really a bullish candlestick pattern. It's just coming down, it's trolling support of this descending wedge. I don't even want to know what happens if we drop below that wedge, because then you go to 1 cent straight away. I mean, I had a comment a few days ago from someone who's, I think from my last video, said, I made a video and I couldn't even explain where or describe where the chart is going to end its downtrend. Well, no, you can't, because if you're in a downtrend, it takes as long as it takes. And when you are not too far advanced in a downtrend, you can make some calls about this is probably where it's going to stop. This is ideally where it's going to reverse. And to be honest, Gala should have reversed in the area, just above the 88.7% fib level. But it didn't. And that is not a sign of strength. And that means we've now dropped below all key support levels. I mean, the only other support level that's really left, in my opinion, is the 1 cent level. So we're trolling support on this descending wedge, and we're going to come down and come down and come down until we see any kind of reversal. So we just need to take it level by level. And we see that on the Kucoin chart, USDT, but I don't like USDT charts because USDT charts are unreliable. It's why I rarely analyze them, because of the frequent depegging, even though it's only minimal, but it still depegs regularly from the USD, and then you get unreliable charts and wave counts. Therefore, I'm not really using USDT charts if I can avoid it, because they are by their just very nature unreliable. So the only other support level is it's basically the 1 cent level here. Yeah, and I don't know what happens if we go below that. It will just keep dropping. And the concern is it's not really slowing down. Yeah, I mean, the fact that we are in some kind of a channel at least gives us a bit of an orientation. But we just have to say, a trend, follow the trend until the end, basically. So if anybody's shorting this, they've got the time of their lives. And it's going to keep dropping until it stops. It's so simple, because we can make calls with Fibonacci extensions, Fibonacci retracements, but Gala has dropped below all of these levels. And that is the sad truth. There's one level left, which is the 1 cent level. I would not be surprised to see that. And if I had to make a call, where does Gala have a realistic chance now to end the bear market, it would be the 1 cent level, if that is enough. But then we've dropped so much that I've got real concerns. Will Gala ever recover? That is the problem. And I hope so. And there are many, many YouTube channels that are shilling Gala. It is one of the most hyped crypto projects out there. And I like the project, but I also have to tell you that don't listen to people who only show you one side of the story, I mean, again, I do like Gala, and I think it's a really good project fundamentally. And this overall is a bullish interpretation of the chart, because what I would, as per this interpretation, expect is that this was a wave 1, this is a wave 2, and in the next bull run we can go way above, obviously, $1. I think we talked about the 145 level as a very minimum, but most likely higher if it recovers and if it is in a bullish scenario. The unfortunate truth is that because we have dropped so much, the bearish case is also very, very much realistic. That can never be the default scenario, bearish case, but it is unfortunately a possibility. If a chart drops so much below the 88.7% fib level, we can't get around to look at the chart, and you see it better on the log chart, but I mentioned it before in the bearish case. So what I've just shown you is actually the bullish case. So in the bullish case, we are very close to the low. Ideally, we don't drop lower than the 1 cent level, but it's very low confidence at the moment, yeah, because we have dropped so much below the 88.7% fib level. Now, the bearish case would be that Gala never recovers. Now, we all don't hope that is going. We all hope that's not going to happen, but it is a realistic possibility. And you know that on this channel, you hear the truth. You hear what I say. You know what I see in the chart. You see an unbiased view, as much as it is humanly possible. And that's also why I told you back in December last year that Bitcoin is going to go below 30K, you know, and nobody wanted to hear it. But the problem is that a lot of altcoins are not going to recover. And I said that, you know, in May already, in April, May, June, a lot of altcoins are probably going to die. And there's a risk of altcoins not recovering if they drop below the 88.7% fib level. And the problem is that on the Gala chart, you can easily count this as a 3-wave move to the upside, A, B, C. And that means we could be in a 5-wave move down, yeah? 5 waves down in a wave 1, then there will be a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, a wave 5, and over the years this might just eventually go to 0, and that is the bearish view. So the view that I've showed you first is not a bearish view. It means that Gala should recover at some point, but you all need to know the bearish view as well. This is not the case, or not the time, in my opinion, to blindly go into altcoins. I mean, by all means, if you really like a project, if you've done your proper research, you know, and you know what you're risking, you know, you can do what you want with your money, and I'm not a financial advisor, you know, all of this is just my own opinion. But going into altcoins at the moment, especially into altcoins that have just been dropping for months and months and months, you know, and there is no end in sight, it's just crazy, just burning your money basically. Yeah? So be careful with that, and hopefully we can just all hope it's going to recover. I sincerely hope it will recover. I hope it will go to new all-time highs, and I hope at some point it will go to $5 and beyond, because if it does recover, that is not an unrealistic expectation. But at the moment, I just can't see. In the short term, we need to take it level by level. In the short term, there is just no sign of recovery. And if I had to make a call, I would say the next key support level is the 1 cent level. But the truth is, we have dropped below any level that can give us confidence, you know, in terms of where do we actually find support. So we are still in this channel, in this wedge. That is at least some kind of a structure. But at some point, we need to see here some kind of a signal that at least, and if I look at the lower level Elliott wave count, at least we should get here up in a wave 4 or something. But there is currently just no sign. You know, we just keep dropping, and as long as I don't see here any structure that shows at least a temporary reversal, I'm going to tell you and forecast to you that we are going to drop further and possibly to the 1 cent level, unless the chart shows us some signals that this is going to change, and I'll make you aware. Okay, and that's the update about Gala. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.